Fast food is everywhere. Everywhere you look, you can find burgers, pizzas, fried chicken, hot dogs, all this delicious stuff, pretty much everywhere around you. But the question is, should it be in schools? I mean, it's fast, it's delicious, it's easy to eat, so kids love it, right? But it's also not the healthiest thing to eat. And it can be pretty addictive because once you like eating burgers, that's pretty much all you enjoy eating. So that's the debate we're going to have today. Should there be fast food in schools? I think it's a really interesting question. Let's figure out how we can answer it. So before we start debating, we need to figure out what this debate is about. It's about this. Burgers, pizza, chicken, all these things that we consider as fast food. Mostly because you get it really quickly and you can eat it really quickly, right? And it's easy to see why. It's very conveniently packaged. There's a drink, there are these French fries, and there's this burger which I can just hold in my hand and eat. I don't need any forks and spoons, plates, utensils. So if I'm really busy in school, grab a burger and I can eat it as I go to class, right? So that's a huge advantage of fast food. It's also pretty delicious. You can see the juicy hamburger steak there, the salty French fries, the sweet Coke, cold and sweet, it's delicious, right? You want some of this, don't you? So you're gonna feel happy after you have this wonderful meal, which is another advantage of having fast food, right? In schools, and not just burgers. This applies to pizza, to chicken, and all those other things. And it's also really cheap. I got this entire meal for about 4,000 won, which is great for kids who don't have a lot of money, who just want to spend something really quick on this, and then you can save money for your college education or something, right? Don't spend so much money on food. So these are some great advantages with fast food. It's delicious, right? It's nice to eat. It's fast. You can eat it very quickly as you're going to class or something. And it's really cheap. You don't spend a lot of money on food, right? Which makes it all great for kids. All some wonderful advantages about fast food. But on the other hand, the fast food's not very healthy. As you can see, there's not a lot of vegetables on this plate. There are a couple of onions here, lettuce that looks not very happy to be in this burger. There's a lot of sugar in this Coke, and quite a lot of salt on these French fries. Eating a lot of fast food cannot be good for you. This one meal itself has more than 1,000 kilocalories, which is a lot more calories than you need in a day. Now, what if you eat 2 burgers a day? What if you eat 3? What if you eat these burgers for a week? I know a guy who ate burgers for like a month and he wasn't very healthy at the end of that month. But that's also pretty extreme. I don't think you're going to eat this every single day, every single meal, right? I mean, maybe you have this for lunch in school, and then you can go home and have a salad or some rice or something with your parents. Or maybe once a week, or maybe when you're really rushing or something. So it could be a meal that you have now and then, not a meal that you have all the time. But even if you only have it some of the time, it can still be pretty unhealthy for you. And given that it's fast and cheap and delicious, maybe people are going to have it a lot. Maybe kids will have it a lot. And that's what this debate is about, right? Can you as kids control yourself? And should you do that in school? So if you have fast food in schools where your parents are not around and when you have some pocket money, are you going to spend it on buying a salad or some rice? Or are you going to spend it on a burger or a hot dog or some fried chicken? You can argue that kids will most likely buy fast food, okay? So that's the debate that we have in front of us today. This is what we mean by fast food. Food that is very quick and easy to eat, like burgers, chicken, and so on and so forth. And it has some advantages, right? It's fast, it's easy to eat, and these things are good in school. It tastes nice, it's happy, and it makes me happy to eat fast food. And it's cheap. I save money eating fast food. And I'm sure there's some other advantages that you can think of if you just think about it for a while. But on the other hand, there are some disadvantages. It's not very healthy to eat a lot of fast food. It can be quite addictive because it's cheap and because it's very salty. You can eat a lot of fast food. And if you eat too much of it, it can cause diseases like obesity, like high blood pressure, and a range of other things. So the question at the end of the day is, should schools sell fast food or should schools ban it? I've given you some arguments for pro, which is that they should sell them, and con, which is that they should not sell them in schools, right? So, good luck debating and enjoy eating some fast food, but not too much fast food, just some fast food. Not too much, just some.